Hi, I'm Neat, back with another video. I'm just trying to figure out what to go, and in this case, it's Spider-Man. I'm trying a totally different software here. It's called Krita. It's absolutely free, and I thought, why not give it a try? So, downloaded it, installed it, and just started to sketch over it because I've heard that Krita has many brushes and pencil sets that make you feel you are in traditional media. So I wanted to kind of get my hands over it real quick. So here is the basic sketch that I'll go forward with. The design is quite remarkable as it's inspired from the Raimi films and little bit here and there it has been changed because it's my style though. As you can see that I'm trying to figure out the emblem of the spider symbol. I've kept it quite simple and quite comic accurate when it came out from the Amazing Spider-Man series. And for the webbings, I had reduced the lens, but I am not concrete over the design, so I'll just change it over if I feel like. Now I have just made a new layer and just to tighten up the line art. And as I said before, like most of the brushes and pencils are just like the traditional media, so I'll try my hand of hatching and giving it a good base to start painting over. Because I was thinking like to slightly incorporate the comic book rendering and a little fine art rendering and to find a sweet spot between them. So here you can see me finding the shadow shapes and slowly hatching along the edges and the contour, defining the muscle structures and the landmarks of the bones, like the clavicle or the chest area, or the abs. I'm not sure, like, I am going to paint it or just keep it like this because in my mind I don't have the final result. I'm just testing out the software and it feels really good while I'm putting hatches over the sketch and making it more refined and converting into a drawing because here I'm getting some of the brushes that making me feel absolutely good. So I might have gone a little bit too far with the shading step, uh, but I insist you should try it. It's a really good software. It's it's a little bit similar to Photoshop, but some of the things like the eyedropper you won't be able to opt it with Alt key or Option key in Mac. It has a different button. It's the control button, or you can switch your stylus middle button to a control command button. And for rotating the canvas, I was so frustrated at first. Like I would just hit the key R just in Photoshop to make it happen, but it couldn't, and so I just found out like it rotates with 4, 5, and 6 numpad hotkeys. These are the things like I'm new to because I'm quite used to Photoshop from past 6 years, and now just trying this out. And I might be replacing my Photoshop workflow entirely. Who knows? Because Photoshop is getting expensive, and this is a free piece of software and really good for illustration and vector drawings. I'd suggest it's good. It's not the best out there, but it's good to see it's absolutely free and providing such great tools within. Just quite figuring out the webbing, how the webbing should be, and again I was not satisfied with the spider emblem earlier, so I just decided to make a new one. It's quite smaller now. So almost the design is done. I think like I'll add a few dark tones just over the fingers, and lenses I'll keep them white. Also, Spider-Man without webs is quite unnatural to me, so I'll draw a few webs, you can see, and I call it done. So I was thinking of a background, but I couldn't help it out. Like, it was so much to take within a day, so I decided to not have a background drawn, rather than I'll handle it in the painting stage, sky or something. So yeah, now taking the step further for the colors. Just taking a selection that I'm used to do in Photoshop. Like, it's not like that Spider-Man is red and blue, that's why I'm using it, because red is a color that is very starkly visible in between any color. So for the selection purpose, I did it, and it coincided with the fact that Spider-Man is also red and blue. This was just for the selection pass. As you would see, I have also filled the entire blue. Nothing much, it's the normal paint layer. It has also got the blend mode just like in Photoshop, but now I'm just doing laying out the flats. Almost the flat is done. Right now I'm figuring out the shadow shapes, because earlier what I has hashed, just filling in the darker areas where the hatches were most dark, and I'm just using a multiply mode over here with the dark shade of the primary base colors which have been laid down in the flats. It's a new piece of software for me, so I went safe with the shadow pass, like adding a multiply mode layer, then painting with the darkest tones of the base colors, and I rendered it for a while, and it's been a long time, like 2 or 3 hours, and here is the final result.